Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Last month, me and one of my friends from school days made a road trip in Himachal. Our end destination was Spiti Valley. I must tell you, the trip is so unforgettable that we just had to let you in on all the fun. It was 8 nights, 9 days of pure adventure. We got some of that on this film for you. Some of the routes we traveled were not just daring but somewhat scary, especially after the heavy rains in Himachal back in July this year. It's all part of the story, and you will see most of it. So if Spiti is on your must-see list, then this video might just be the one you need to see. Alright, so get ready to live this epic trip through our eyes. You are in for quite some adventure, I can tell you that. Ready or not, here it comes. In 3, 2, 1, let's roll. We hit the road from Chandigarh aiming for Narkanda on day 1. We drove via Solan, bypassed Shimla and Thiog. Before we knew it, we were in Narkanda and all it took was a breezy 5.5 hours. After breakfast at the hotel, my friend and I were all revved up and ready to hit the road. The weather was playing nice and we were feeling good about that. Made a few quick stops here and there, snapped some selfies because hey, if you don't take selfies, did it even happen? Then we pulled into this place about 10 kilometers before Narkanda called Khadu Cafe. Whoever recommended the restaurant to us, they were right on the money. Stomachs full, we made a beeline to our hotel. As soon as we reached, couldn't help but whip the drone out and started capturing some fantastic shots of Narkanda. Talk about a feast for the eyes. Man, what a way to kick things off. I tell you, it was shaping up to be one epic trip. Waking up, we were greeted by the most beautiful sight from our hotel balcony. After breakfast and a few snaps, we were ready for day 2. This day we travelled from Narkanda to Rekanpio near Kalpa in Kinnaur district. Passing through Rampur, Jhakri and Tapri, it took us about 4.5 hours. While the road condition was mostly good, some stretches between Rampur and Tapri were a little bumpy. The journey surrounded by the picturesque mountains was awesome. We zipped through the good roads but stopped occasionally to take some photos to cherish forever. The next morning, even bigger and closer mountains greeted us from the balcony of our room. It was adventure time in Rekanpio. We hit the road with no plan in mind, but eventually reached the village called Pangi. When we started, we goofed around, stopping at every cool spot for some snaps and some drone action. Someone mentioned about this Naga's Dombarji temple in Pangi village. We parked the car, started walking, and bam, a 2-kilometer trek instead of 300 meters. Surprise twists and turns on the road? Check. More jaw-dropping views? Double check. Our no plan was turning out to be the best day ever. Who knew getting lost could be this fun? On our way back, we captured some killer views of the valley. End of the day, our tiredness demanded a cure, so treated ourselves to some refreshing liquid medicine. Just what the doctor ordered. This was the most exciting day of our trip as we were finally headed to the Spiti Valley, driving from Kinnaur. Leaving Rekang Pier, we passed through Po, Nako, Khav, and arrived at Tabo. We covered 185 kilometers in about 5.5 hours. As we climbed higher in altitude, the mountains changed, becoming very barren. The views were breathtaking even from inside of the car, and the thrilling drive was unforgettable. We stopped for lunch at a charming roadside Punjabi dhaba. En route, we captured some aerial shots of the winding roads, resembled as if a snake coiled and folded its body over the ground. What an incredible view, all thanks to my little flying machine with a camera. Our hotel in Tabo was right next to the Satluj River. We managed to get an up-close view and appreciate its beauty before the sunset.